Maybe filming in the balcony was a bad idea because of all the cars and motorbikes. Hope you can hear me. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is May and thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today I'll be answering some questions that I got on my Instagram the other day. I did actually film this video, but then I just didn't like how it turned out, so I'm redoing it. So the first question goes, how do you feel? I actually had a pretty rough start to the year, so January was not fun for me. I was just questioning myself a lot. I had a lot of anxiety. I was really overthinking, but this past 2 weeks I feel great. I've been listening to affirmations, meditating, being productive, so I also look good. Anyway, thank you for asking. Do you have a favorite genre? I do. I really like mystery and psychological thrillers in movies because I like not knowing what's going to happen. I like being kept on my toes and I like seeing how people's brains work. In TV, I like comedy because it's one episode after another, so I just like to keep it easy, smooth sailing, and just laugh. Someone asked, what do you enjoy painting the most and the least? I enjoy painting people the most because they're also really challenging. Even though I don't always get it 100% right, I just like people's reactions to them. They're like, oh, is this that person? Oh, is this me? I like how people react to the portraits. The thing I enjoy painting the least is landscapes, just because they're not really that challenging to me. It's kind of like been there, done that. What advice would you give someone battling depression? When you know, let me know. I would say take it one day at a time, because I know when I'm having a really, really bad day, nothing that anyone can say can lift my mood or make me feel better, so it's just like, okay, get through it. Get through today, and then as soon as I get through the worst, the next day is usually better. I also found it really helpful to write because, you know, people who struggle with anxiety or depression don't really want to unload their problems on someone else. And that's what I always feel like. I feel like I'm being a burden to my friends or my family if I talk about it, so I like to write about it. I actually asked my high school art teacher this question a few years ago, and he told me do 3 things. Clean, get rid of things, and do kind things for other people. So I also found that that's really helpful. When I clean, when my room is decluttered, I feel like my mind is decluttered. When did you first take an interest in drawing and painting? I've always been interested ever since I was a kid because I grew up watching cartoons and I'd always like try to copy those cartoon characters if I'm in class. Like I'll sketch them in my notebook. And then we also had one artist in the family. Her name's Ibtihaj. I'll link her down below. She probably doesn't even remember, but when I was really, really young, like in family gatherings, I'd see her drawing and she'd give me tips, and I still remember them to this day, and she probably doesn't, but seeing someone in my family doing it kind of inspired me to do it. And then when I went to high school, that's when I kind of realized, oh, I'm kind of good at this. What are your top 3 favorite movies and why? Look, I always dread these favorite questions because I don't have favorites. It's too much pressure. I watch way too many things to pick something. But off the top of my head, like just things I think about when it comes to good storytelling or whatever, I would say Whiplash, Parasite, and Stranger Than Fiction. The reason I like Stranger Than Fiction is because it's one of Will Ferrell's only serious performances, kind of. And I like how it's a love story mixed in with a little bit of surrealism. Yeah, like it's something magical with love. I don't know, it's kind of cute and creative. And then with Whiplash, I like the quote, "There are no 2 words more harmful in the English language than good job." That's a great quote. And then in Parasite, I really like what the dad has to say to the son about how you can't make plans because life will always get in the way and ruin those plans or change them. So yeah, that's why. Top 3 TV shows and why? I love this question. I would say Breaking Bad, The Office, and Bly Manor. Breaking Bad is just perfect in every single way. It's completely thought through. Writing, production, direction, acting, story, everything. It's really great. It's a great show. Which is actually funny because if you look at the initial Bible or like the pitch for Breaking Bad, it was nothing like how it turned out, and it actually sounded terrible on paper, but I'm glad that they went through with it. So yeah, I like The Office just because it always makes me laugh, literally always. I always think I watched it 20 times through, so there's no way it can make me laugh again because I have it memorized. How can it do that? And it still makes me laugh every single time. It is hilarious. And then with Blind Manor, I said why I liked it in one of my previous videos reviewing 2020 TV shows. So check that video out, I'll link it below. Why do you like reality shows? I couldn't get into them. I like reality shows because although the environment is manipulated and, you know, it's manufactured scenarios, the people on those shows are still real people. So I like seeing their reactions to things that are being said or done around them. And then the couples that come out of those shows are actually really cute, so I just end up following them all on Instagram. Someone said you have a beautiful voice. Why did you stop singing? Thank you. I stopped singing because I get insecure, but if you like my singing voice and you want to hear me cover a couple of songs, just let me know and I will work through the insecurity. What makes you the happiest? A lot of things. My little brother, for example, but I would say talking about TV just because it's something I can really talk about for hours at a time. I've done it before, I'll do it until I lose my voice. What movie do you think depicts mental health perfectly? I would say Skeleton Twins with Kristen Wiig and Bill Hader. It's an indie movie from a few years ago and it's kind of underrated. I think there are moments in there where I'm like, yes. And then Joker did a good job depicting mental health. Not 100%, but there were little moments here and there where I was like, ding, 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 that's it. Favorite movie of indulgence, not because it's the most well done, but because you just enjoy it. Again, I don't have favorites, but if I want to feel good, I'll watch like just stupid comedy movies from the early 2000s. Things like Mean Girls, Sydney White, The House Bunny, Pineapple Express, Harold and Kumar. I don't know, I like comedies a lot if I just want to feel good and I don't really care about the story. How many show ideas do you have? I'm so happy that I got this question and that this person remembered that I do write TV shows. I haven't in a while, but I have a few ideas. Like I have around 14 or 12 ideas for TV shows, but only like 4 of them are fleshed out and 1 of them is completely done. Like the show Bible and the pilot is done, and it's about a black girl rising to stardom in 1960s Atlanta, Georgia during the civil rights movement. Where do you pull inspiration from when you're not sure what to do next? I never lack inspiration. I always have ideas, but I think I have too many and I don't have the time to pursue all of them. Like I can't catch up with my brain. It just keeps going and going and going. And I have all these ideas and I'm always constantly inspired, but I don't always act on that inspiration. So yeah, I guess, does that answer your question? What TV show has brought you the most healing? Just most recently, Ted Lasso, because like I said in my 2020 TV reviews video, that show surprised me and it had just little moments here and there where it caught me off guard. I was like, oh, that was deep. That was true. And it just made me think. Yeah, it's a good show. Tips when you catch yourself self-sabotaging. I don't catch myself self-sabotaging, but I do overthink a lot, and that's one of my biggest vices. But tips for that, I'll make a whole different video for that because I got some things to say. Do you still watch rom-coms or do you find them cliche now? I don't watch them too often just because there's a lot of new things that keep coming and I'd rather watch those. But I'm also not the type of person who watches something twice, and I feel like I've seen every single rom-com. So no, I don't find them cheesy, but I just don't watch them because I already know what happens. How do you deal with art or creative blocks? I just step away from it. I just take a little break. Yeah, I just step away from it. I'm like, this is too much. I keep messing up. I keep overthinking. I need to just... I really hope you actually heard my answers through all the noise. But yeah, thank you so much if you made it to the end of this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, click the bell notification button, and follow me on Instagram. Whew, that was a lot, right? Yeah, insert self-promotion here, and have a great day, and bye!